Hi everyone, how are you doing today? It's Keely and I am surprisingly back for another video. So it's been a hot second. I know like a month ago, 2 months ago, I was like, hey, this whole, issue that the world is dealing with that I can't say or else I'll get demonetized is, pretty all-encompassing. I'd like to put out some more videos so that you guys have something interesting to do with your time and cool content to consume. And then life happened. So yeah, can't say I'm like super proud of myself, but also I don't have a better excuse because shit just happens sometimes. Thank you, Pumpkin, for rubbing your face against my hand as I wave it about wildly. She's very interested in what the microphone is and she'd love to be a part of this project. Anyway, so today I am painting, or more like 2 months ago, I was painting this panel that came in the group of panels that I bought from Trekkel around last October. If you've watched my other videos of me painting panels, I'm sure you know like the down low on what the situation is with this, but basically this panel came from Trekkel Art Supply's Halloween collection in 2019. These are only available during the Halloween season. I do not believe that this particular moon shape is available year round. I think you have to wait for the Halloween season for this one, but honestly it's kind of worth it. I had so much fun painting this one. I cannot wait for October to roll around again so that I can buy so many more of these. I can't even tell you how many of that planchette one I'm buying next year. I really hope that one returns. I think they normally have the same ones every year, but now that I've become attached, I'm afraid that they're gonna discontinue it. Anyway, that's not the point. I am painting this panel with my Holbein acrylic gouache. I just totally forgot the entire name of my favorite paints. Whatever, that's not the point. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun painting this, and I don't show it at the end, so I'm sorry for anyone who's really into resin pour, porn sort of stuff, but I didn't film it, but I did do a resin pour on top of this one, because now that I know how to use resin, none of you bitches can stop me, haha. Everything I make from here on out is exclusively going to be finished with a resin pour, and there is nothing you can do about it. It's happening. It's too late for you. And also not gonna leave out the sprinkle of glitter. I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't like glitter, but I'm sorry. I think a sprinkle of iridescent glitter in a resin pour is just chef's kiss. Stunning. It's it makes the look. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, you are wrong. But anyway. Yeah, so this painting will be available in my shop as of the time of this video going live, so if any of you would like to give her a new home, I'm sure that she would enjoy that, because as of right now she is in a drawer in my storage closet. And yeah, she was up on a wall, and oh, that that just led me around to the point of this. So the reason life happened was because I moved, and if you followed me for a while, I'm sure you are so sick of my bullshit, because I move every year. I'm not kidding, every year. For the last 4 years in a row, I've moved every single year. But yeah, so Caleb and I had been living with some roommates, and we decided, just a whole bunch of stuff happened, and basically it came down to the fact that our plans didn't line up, and so Caleb and I were like, okay, well, guess we're gonna go get an apartment. Some new apartments were being built in town. They're lovely, stunning, love them so much. So we went and got approved for one of those in February, and we were prepared. So yeah, we've known that we were going to move here since February, and so we had that amount of time to prepare for the move. And yet somehow your bitch got caught off guard. Yeah, with Caleb's work schedule the way that it is right now, it basically came down to the fact that it was okay, so you guys either have to move into this apartment 5 days earlier than originally planned and has been planned for months, or you're gonna have to wait weeks. So we were like, well, shit, I guess move 5 days early. I don't know. There was no good option. So, because either way, we were gonna start paying rent on this apartment starting May 25th. So we were like, well, we don't really want to be paying rent on something we're not living in. So we even though we did have a couple more weeks of leeway at our other place we were like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's move this bitch. So Caleb and one of his friends moved all of our heavy furniture. Some of my little siblings came and helped me move our boxes. Anyway, you know how moving works. But yeah, it was just super hectic, and it just happened so much faster than I thought it was going to. I was like really on track, like getting my shit together, getting stuff packed, and then we found out we were moving that day 5 hours before we were supposed to be moving, and we weren't gonna get the keys until 5 p.m. So it was hectic to say the least. But yeah, we are moved in now, almost settled. There are like a few things, you know, as is the way. There are a few things that need to still be done, but in general, I would say we're pretty settled. I am gonna miss the office in my old house because it did this wonderful thing where all the trees outside the window that I'm painting in front of in this video aren't there anymore, so you don't get this like amazing like strobe obnoxious effect that's going on here. Ooh, gonna miss that so bad. No, but for real, I am actually gonna miss the trees that were outside my old window because we now live in an apartment complex, and while the indoor living situation is much better for us, like way more room, really, really nice, brand new, like luxury sort of finishes, I am gonna miss the fact that this place that we lived before my office window directly faced like a little forested area, and so it was a really peaceful view out the window, and I'm genuinely gonna miss that. But I can't complain about having a way bigger kitchen, and we don't have roommates anymore, which is also cool. I really liked living with the roommates that we were with, but also Caleb and I haven't lived like fully independently on our own since like 2017, and so we were very, very hyped to get our own place again. There's just something about independent living that is just really, I don't know, just hits the spot, man. And I know that not everyone can, you know, do that, unfortunately, but I'm really glad that we were able to accomplish that again, because it's just so nice. It's so nice. I love it. And I don't have to wear pants, which is like ideal 100% of the time. Don't have to wear pants. But that does alternatively mean now in quarantine I am alone with 3 cats, but that's not the point. We're not gonna worry about that right now. But yeah, sorry if this footage is a little bit ass. Again, the sun came directly through this window and there really just wasn't anything I can do about it. But I'm really happy, side note, I'm really happy with how this painting turned out. I had been bullied by my husband. I want this to be, someone write this down please. I got bullied by my husband into buying a bunch of these acrylic gouaches because I had bought like maybe 6 or so, maybe between 6 and 8 of these a while back, and I had done that planchette painting with them, and I was like, oh my god, I love these are amazing. And he was like, well, buy more. And I was like, you don't understand what you just said to me, sir. These are very expensive. But anyway, he bullied me into it. And now I have like a pretty good range of colors, and so I was like, well, shit, dude, I gotta try out every one of them. So that's what this video is me essentially just using all the colors, and I'm loving it. This isn't all the colors I have. You'll see more eventually, but you get what I'm saying. And then I also bought these cute little holographic star sparkles, like confettis. I'm using a little bit of masking fluid here, which is not the ideal glue, in case you're wondering. It was just what I had on hand. I'm using a little bit of masking fluid, and then I'm sticking the little star confettis down on the surface of the painting, and I only used the masking fluid because I just needed something tacky enough to hold the sparkle down while I did the resin pour. This was not intended to be like a long-term permanent, you know, fixation of this sparkle to this panel, because obviously masking fluid would not have done that job. So yeah, this was temporary while I did the resin pour, and some of them did shift a little bit. I'm not like horribly upset about it, but I would say don't be a lazy piece of shit like me and, you know, actually just glue them down. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you understand the perpetually chaotic state that my life is in. I'm so sorry. But if you guys like to purchase this panel and give it a new home, the link to do so will be down in my description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Keely's Shit Show, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye!